From the studios of KSBI Television in Oklahoma City, this is Oklahoma's High School Academic Challenge Bowl. Teams from your favorite Oklahoma schools compete for school pride and thousands of dollars in prize money, made possible by the Chickasaw Nation. This is the Telly Award-winning Mind Games, the high school edition, with your host, Ed Murray.
And welcome to this week's high school edition of Mind Games. We began in September. It all comes down to tonight. Both these teams have won 4 tough matches. They are now in the championship game of the 2013-14 championship. The cash prizes courtesy of the Chickasaw Nation, and the Chickasaw Nation in this championship game is doubling the dollar values of the questions. The true-false will remain $10, and if there's a problem and they get something wrong, that'll stay $10. But everything else doubles. And we also have the Ward Petroleum history question. That'll still be worth $250, $10 at the time, and then the rest $240 at the end of the game. You ready to go, guys? Here we go. First of all, our finalists from Edmond, Santa Fe. Farthest from me is Stephen Coppin. He is a senior. In the middle is Cameron Jackson. He also is a senior. Closest to me is Josh Fultz, also a senior. Their final game, their final time, and they're in the championship game. To my left, Norman North. Farthest from me, Brevin Denton. He is a sophomore. In the middle is the captain, Caleb Kendrick. He is a junior. And closest to me, Daniel Hayden. He also is a junior. Good luck to both teams. Again, real quickly, the rules. We have 2 toss-up rounds with bonus questions. Players earn money for each correct answer, and that amount goes up in each round. If a team interrupts a question and gets it wrong, the other team will still get $10. There is a Ward Petroleum bonus question, as I mentioned. It deals with Oklahoma history. It's worth $250. There are also 2 flash rounds, and we start each match with a 30-second flash round. Norman North won the toss before we began. So, Caleb, I'll need you to give me the answers. You can get help from your mates. You ready to go? 30 seconds on the clock, and go. Mambo music has African and Cuban roots.
True.
Correct. Eisenhower appointed Earl Warren Chief Justice.
True.
Correct. Anubis has the head of an owl.
False.
Correct. Madison's Montpelier is in Virginia.
True.
Correct. The first Legoland theme park opened in 1968 in Denmark.
True.
Correct. The Gilded Age is a satirical novel by Edith Wharton.
False.
Correct. A compressed spring has potential energy.
True.
Correct. Oscar Zoroaster Diggs is the man in the yellow hat.
True.
Incorrect. Peabody
False.
and Sherman, that is correct. You got it out there before the bell. False statements, jackal. Anubis has a head of a jackal, not an owl. Mark Twain wrote The Gilded Age. The Wizard of Oz is the actual name for Oscar Zoroaster Diggs, not the man in the yellow hat. I think his name is the man in the yellow hat. Sherman and Peabody there at the end are a boy and a dog. So good start. $80, 8 out of 10. You ready to go, Santa Fe? Again, Cameron, I'll need you to give me the answers. You can discuss it. 30 seconds on the clock, and go. The capital of Oman is Abu Dhabi.
False.
Correct. British scientists revived 1,500-year-old frozen moss.
True.
Correct. Performances of Tchaikovsky's 1812 overture often include elephants.
False.
Correct. The headlines of the European Central Bank is in the headquarters of the European Central Bank is in Frankfurt, Germany.
False.
Incorrect. The Cheshire Cat is in Peter Pan.
False.
Correct. The first McDonald's restaurant was in California.
False. False.
Incorrect. All polygons are hexagons.
False. False.
Correct. Gossip blogger Perez Hilton is Cuban-American from Miami. You can answer it.
True.
That is correct. Muscat is the capital of Oman, not Abu Dhabi. Verdi's Aida has the elephants. The Tchaikovsky's 1812 has the cannon. Alice in Wonderland is where you'll find the Cheshire Cat. And we had it reversed. Hexagons, all hexagons are polygons, not the way we read it. And there we go, $60. So a good start by both teams. Hands on the buzzers now as we go to our toss-up round. 6 minutes, 12 questions, whichever comes first. Our first category is humanities. This philosopher formulated the theory of subjective idealism, which he called immaterialism. What Irish bishop wrote the treatise concerning the principles of... It's Santa Fe. Josh.
Smith.
That's incorrect. I can finish the question. He wrote the treatise concerning the principles of human knowledge in 1710. Norman North, Caleb.
Gettier.
It's actually George Berkeley is who we needed. All right, next question, history. Between 1900 and the late 1970s, over 6 million African Americans left the rural South to settle the cities of the Midwest, Northeast, and West Coast. Norman North, Caleb.
Great Migration.
What was this mass movement called? It was the Great Migration. Your history bonus now. In 1900, blacks made up 40 to 50% of the populations of Alabama, Georgia, Florida, and Louisiana. Name one of the two states that were more than 50% African American at this time.
Mississippi and Alabama.
Well, we said Alabama. We just needed one, and your first response was Mississippi. So that is correct. South Carolina was the other. Alabama was in the question, but again, your first response was Mississippi, and we go with your first response. Current events, toss-up. The Savings Catcher, which tracks competitors' prices and offers customers store credit for the difference, is a new initiative of what company that advises save money, live Santa Fe? Josh.
Walmart.
Live better. Walmart is a response. Your current events bonus now. Another recent Walmart initiative allows customers at some stores to trade in what type of used item for credit?
Plastic bags.
Actually, I believe y'all were discussing it before we got started. Video games is the response. All right, history, toss-up. From 1975 to 79, this nation's cities were evacuated, foreigners expelled, and Buddhist monks and educated people killed. It's Norman North. Caleb.
Cambodia.
What nation lost up to a third of its people to the actions of the Khmer Rouge? Cambodia. Your history bonus. The radical communist Khmer Rouge regime in Cambodia caused the deaths of perhaps 2 million people in less than 4 years. Who was their leader?
Pol Pot.
Pol Pot is his. And there's the theme music. It's time for our Ward Petroleum Oklahoma history question. The correct answer is worth $10 now and an additional $240 at the end of the game. We will always begin with our team to the right. So Santa Fe, you're first up. Again, it's multiple choice. You can discuss it. And it's an image needed. So take a look at the monitor here in the studio. What name did school children choose for this Boise City dinosaur? A, Rusty. B, Brontosaurus Rex. C, Simi the Cimarronosaurus. I need an answer.
E.
It's actually C, Simi the Cimarronosaurus. That was one we couldn't make up, I don't think. All right, here we go. Team 2, Norman North. While Gene Autry was working in Oklahoma, who reportedly told him to take his guitar to Hollywood, saying, "You'll never get anywhere playing that telegraph instrument. Your heart ain't in it." A, Woody Guthrie. B, Wiley Post. C, Will Rogers.
I want to say Will Rogers, but it could be Woody Guthrie. C.
C, Will Rogers is correct. You get the extra money from Ward Petroleum. All right, hands on the buzzers. Here we go. Science. An Austrian physicist known for wave functions created this. Norman North. Caleb.
Schrodinger's cat.
Until observe what creature's alive and dead. Schrodinger's cat. Your science bonus. A radar gun calculating a motorist's speed is an application of this principle. What is this frequency change caused by the relative motion of an observer of wave phenomena such as light or sound?
Doppler effect.
Doppler effect is the correct response. Geography now. An image is needed. Both teams take a look at the monitor. Each of these women is wearing an odai, which consists of a long tunic over pants. This is the traditional dress of which country? Santa Fe, Cameron.
South Korea.
That's incorrect. Caleb.
Mongolia.
It's actually Vietnam is the country we needed. All right, we have a fine arts question now. Again, we have an image, so take a look at the screen. What name for this type of architectural molding comes from the fact it resembles teeth? Santa Fe, Stephen.
Crown molding.
That's incorrect. Norman North. That particular molding is dental. Dental. Science, toss-up. This type of program might handle interrupts and implement multitasking in its kernel. Hardware resources are managed for user application by what type of computer program like BSD, Android, or Windows? It's Norman North. Caleb.
Operating system.
OS, operating system. Your science bonus. In 4 banded ones, the first 2 color bands are the mantissa. The third is the multiplier, and the fourth is the tolerance. What are these devices that oppose current flow in a circuit?
Resistor.
Resistor is the correct response. Here's your literature bonus or toss-up question now, both teams. She penned William Wallace as the murderer. What author of Death Comes to Pemberley and the Adam Dalgliesh mystery novels recently claimed to have solved a real crime? Santa Fe, Josh.
Cornwall.
That is incorrect. I have finished the question, Norman North, if you'd like to take a chance. Caleb.
Agatha Christie.
No, it was P.D. James, Phyllis James. And there's the bell, ending round number 1. Norman North off to a big lead here early, $220. Edmond Santa Fe with 80, but we've got a lot of points left to go. Another flash round coming up where the scores can change quickly. Stay with us on this championship showdown of Mind Games, High School Edition.
We get it. Your time equals money. And if you can't get to work, you can't get paid. Why would you want to stay all day at a dealership? We hear you loud and clear, Oklahoma. Now you can shop from work or home. Just visit us at thekeyonline.com and complete our easy online application. It usually takes about 15 minutes. Once you're approved, you can select your vehicle from our online inventory and we'll have it waiting for you. And don't worry about bad credit financing. We do that too. The Key. Cars, loans, life.
Oh, man.
Don't look good.
Yeah, looks like it's both.
2 tires. Shoot, that'll set you back $400.
Yeah, $400 I don't have. Just what I don't need.
What up, Joe?
Hey, Joe.
You mean CashNetUSA.com, man.
CashNetUSA.com.
Man, I believe this is what you do need. It's safe and simple.
Says here you can complete the application in minutes.
I'll take it from here. Complete the application in minutes, and if approved, you may get the money you need as soon as tomorrow.
Oh, cool. Thanks,
CashNetUSA.com. Man.
Yeah.
It's actually my cell phone. I need that to make calls.
Sure, no, I get it.
Call now at 800-620-1963 and save 25% as a new customer with promo code TV234.
Money's on the way with CashNet USA.
Joe, just use the gate. We won't judge.
Attention all Americans. Are you tired of paying too much for your prescription medication? Did you know you could get those same medications for free? Call the Prescription Assistance Helpline and see if you qualify to start receiving your free brand name prescription medications today. Every caller will receive a free prescription savings card. So whether you're insured, uninsured, or underinsured, don't wait. Your prescription medications could be free. Call now.
Call 1-800-564-3892. That's 1-800-564-3892.
Get a jump start on your day with animated conversation.
The reason is we know there's a little more junk in the trunk.
It's a downright fun show.
We have to be fair.
She is cheating. The Balancing Act. Tune in every day for stories and solutions to help balance your life. From the kitchen, to the gym, to your pocketbook. We've got you covered. Life's the Balancing Act, and we're here to help.
The Balancing Act, coming this fall to MyKSBI.
And welcome back to this championship match of High School Mind Games Edition. It's Norman North, $220, Edmond Santa Fe, $80 after the first round. We have a few new players. Each team can have up to 5 players during the match. For Edmond Santa Fe, farthest from me is Brandon Wong. He is a senior. And we have 2 new players for this round for Norman North. Will Long, a senior, farthest from me, and Dylan Dawson, a junior, closest to me. All right, we have a 1-minute flash round for each team, $10 for each correct response. And the team in the lead will go first, so Norman North. Again, Caleb, I'll need you to give me the answers. 60 seconds on the clock, and go. The Newburgh conspiracy happened during World War II.
False.
Correct. Opal is Hester Prynne's daughter.
False.
Correct. Serbian and Croatian are the same language with different alphabets.
False.
Incorrect. No point in Panama is higher than 500 feet above sea level.
True.
Incorrect. Alice Paul staged hunger strikes.
True.
Correct. Comus and Krotos were satyrs.
True.
Correct. Meryl Streep's first Oscar was for the 1982 film Sophie's Choice.
False.
Correct. Poet Dana Gioia once headed the Department of Education.
False.
Correct. Ada Lovelace worked on the moon landing.
False.
Correct. There are 2 miles in a kilometer.
False. False.
Correct. Bret Michaels was the lead singer of Motley Crue.
False.
Correct. U.S. stock futures plummeted on March 15th after the Crimean Parliament vote.
False.
Correct. The Hittites were involved in the Battle of Kadesh.
True.
Correct. Dvorak worked for New York's National Conservatory of Music.
True.
Correct. You got all 15.
There we go.
False statements. Newburgh conspiracy, 1783, not World War II. Hester Prynne's daughter is Pearl, not Opal. There is a point in Panama, 11,500 feet, so a little taller than 500. Kramer versus Kramer in 79 was Meryl Streep's first Oscar. Dana Gioia worked for the National Endowment for the Arts, not the Department of Education. 19th century mathematician was Ada Lovelace, not a moon landing worker. 0.621 miles in a kilometer. Bret Michaels, the lead singer for Poison, And the stocks went up after the Crimean Parliament vote. So a lot of false statements in there. You got your way through there, $340. All right, Faye, Cameron, again, I'll need the responses from you. 60 seconds on the clock. Ready to go? 60 on the clock and go. The Know-Nothing Party was dominant in the 1830s.
True.
Incorrect. The masked hero Zorro's name in Spanish for donkey.
False.
Correct. Tawiret is a hippopotamus goddess.
True.
Correct. Victoria Bond was the first woman to win the Pulitzer for music.
True. True.
Incorrect. Lytton Strachey wrote a biography of Queen Victoria.
False.
Incorrect. Wood is a good conductor of heat.
True.
Incorrect. The sycamore is a type of tree.
True.
Correct. The Lady of Shalott was named Elaine.
False.
Incorrect. Lenny Kravitz's mother was a co-star of 227.
True. True.
Incorrect. Washington Governor Jay Inslee has suspended the use of the death penalty.
True.
Correct. There were 10 Supreme Court justices in 1864.
True.
Correct. Band of Brothers is about the Korean War.
False.
Correct. Monet and Renoir were abstract expressionist painters.
False.
Correct. The Articles of Confederation did not give the government power to tax.
True.
Correct. Cabinda is an exclave of Angola. You said true. It's true. It's north of the Congo River. All right, the Know-Nothing Party in the 1850s, not 1830s. Zorro, his name wouldn't be Donkey, it would be Fox. Yeah. Hey, Zorro, Donkey. No. Ellen Zwillick was the first woman with the Pulitzer for music. Wood is a very poor conductor of heat. Lenny Kravitz's mother is Roxy Roker, who was on the Jeffersons. Band of Brothers, World War II, not the Korean War. Monet and Renoir were impressionists, not the abstract expressionists. So $170 for Edmond Santa Fe as we head into the third round. Norman North Elite, $340. Again, dollar values double in the next round, courtesy of the Chickasaw Nation on this championship matchup. We crown the winner next.
The Sonata Premier event featuring the dramatically redesigned 2015 Hyundai Sonata. It's the first Sonata with forward collision warning, the first with lane departure warning, and the first to earn the Insurance Institute's highest safety rating. So the next time you hear the phrase safety first, think Sonata first.
Now lease the all-new redesigned 2015 Sonata for just $199 a month. Visit buyhyundai.com.
Introducing Teddy Tanks.
Teddy Tank has a special tank to put your treasures in. My Teddy Tank.
Teddy Tanks are the new toys that are two types of fun in one. A stuffed animal you can dress up on the outside and a live fish in a colorful tank on the inside. Teddy Tanks are a stuffed toy, a fish bowl, all in one. Got some stuff you need to store? Your helpful Teddy Tank can do much more. Our fun frog just loves a belly full of sweets. And this cute little puppy can hold all your dog's treats. You can go online to pick out your Teddy Tank today. Kids will love all the cute characters. Each one makes a complete fish tank. Teddy Tanks come with a safe, shatter-proof fish bowl. Your child or grandchild will love their Teddy Tank. They'll play with it every day. You can go online and order your Teddy Tank for $19.99 plus $7.99 shipping and handling. That's TeddyTanks.com. Fish not included. Must be 18 years or older to order.
Ingalls Shipbuilding is hiring electricians, structural welders, machinists, ship fitters, pipe fitters, and pipe welders in our Pascagoula, Mississippi site. Signing bonuses available for pipe welders only. Positions are union represented. Come build your career with Ingalls Shipbuilding. Go to www.huntingtoningalls.com/careers or call 888-935-1507.
Does being over 40 make you feel like half the man you used to be? Introducing Ageless Male, a life-changing supplement for men.
Tested to help increase testosterone levels.
You'll notice a boost in your energy levels. Workouts work, sex life improves. It's like a light switch goes on.
Why not increase your testosterone? Get Ageless Male now, risk-free. Call 1-800-729-1136. That's 1-800-729-1136.
Endless pools are an incredible alternative to traditional pools, making it easy and inexpensive to swim at home. Call our toll-free number or visit our website for a free idea kit. Endless pools are simple to install, easy to maintain, and economical to run. Swim or exercise against a smooth current that adjusts to any speed or ability. Perfect for year-round health, fitness, and relaxation. Call our toll-free number or visit our website for your free Endless Pools Idea Kit.
Welcome back to our championship match. Both these teams have won 4 times before to get here. Norman North has the lead, $340. Edmond Santa Fe with $170. We have a 5-minute round now, 11 questions, whichever comes first. And again, the Chickasaw Nation doubling the dollar values. $40 correct response, $20 on the bonus. Hands on the buzzers. Our first topic is pop culture. Armando Christian Perez is the actual name of this Cuban-American rapper from Miami. Santa Fe, Cameron.
Pitbull.
His nickname, Mr. Wonderful, Pitbull, is correct. Your pop culture bonus. Raga is an electro-reggae style of Jamaican music that includes rapping. What is the term for Latin-influenced raga with Spanish-language rapping?
Latin pop.
Reggaeton is what it is. Current events. That it's the ultimate distraction from the real world headed a top 10 myths list about this product published on Google Plus in March. What device also has people worried that it's Norman North? Dylan.
Google Glass.
They're worried it covers your eye. Google Glass. Your current events bonus. A KOMO news helicopter crashed in March near what pointy landmark?
Eiffel Tower. Yeah. Eiffel Tower.
Actually, it was the Seattle Space Needle, Como. All right, humanities, toss up. 2 words simply stuck together make a compound word, like homework. Fragments of words blended together, like smog, frenemy, or brunch, make what kind of word? Judge? Yes, Santa Fe, Cameron.
Periodic.
That is incorrect. I have finished the question, though, if Norman North would like to try. Will?
Contraction.
No, they're called portmanteau. Portmanteau. History, toss up. The Tokyo Express was a nickname for the Japanese supply lines in this battle. What World War II battle began in August 1942? Santa Fe, Cameron.
Guadalcanal.
And it followed in February in the Solomon Islands, Guadalcanal. Your history bonus. Since 1952, Turkey has participated in this organization, the Cold War opponent of the Warsaw Pact.
NATO.
NATO it is. Geography, toss-up question. Once called Porkopolis, this city's porcine heritage. Santa Fe, Josh.
Chicago.
That is incorrect. I will finish for Norman North. Its heritage survives in numerous Pegasus statues and events like the Flying Pig Marathon. What is this city on the Ohio River downstream from Pittsburgh? Dylan.
Cincinnati.
Why not? Cincinnati it is. Geography bonus. What city 100 miles downstream from Cincinnati is the site of the Falls of the Ohio?
It's probably like Springfield, St. Louis, something like that. Cleveland, maybe?
I need an answer.
Springfield.
It's actually Louisville, Kentucky. All right, fine arts and image is necessary, so both teams take a look at the screen for this fine arts question. The bell lamp and lotus shade seen here is one of these iconic pieces, the first of which was produced in 1899. What are these nouveau decorative artworks made in New York? Santa Fe, Josh.
Art Deco.
That is incorrect. Norman North? That was a Tiffany lamp. Tiffany is what we needed. Science, toss up. Because it is liquid, S waves cannot penetrate it, leaving a seismic shadows. Norman North, Will.
The inner core.
That is incorrect. I will finish for Santa Fe. Leaving a seismic shadow zone. Eddy currents in it create Earth's magnetic field. What is this liquid nickel-iron layer just below the mantle? Brandon.
Outer core.
It's the outer core is what we needed. Your science bonus. These industrial chemicals have been banned or severely restricted by the Montreal Protocol due to destructive effects in the ozone layer. What are the chemicals often identified by an R number? CFCs, chlorofluorocarbons. Pop culture, toss up. This Belgian-born fashion designer has been president of the Council of Fashion Designers of America since 2006. What designer introduced her still popular signature piece, the wrap dress, in 1974? Santa Fe, Brandon.
Madonna.
That is incorrect. I like the guess, though. Norman North, Caleb.
Wong.
That's incorrect, too. Ask a bunch of guys this question. Von Furstenberg is who it is. Diane. All right, literature. Toss up. This book about the Pontifex family was completed in 1884, but not published until 19 years later. What is this semi-autobiographical Samuel Butler work? Norman North, Caleb.
The Way of All Flesh.
That is what it is. Your literature bonus. What Arthur Miller character has sons named Biff and Hap?
Loman. Willie Loman.
Willie Loman, Death of a Salesman. Science. Oh, we didn't get to it. And Norman North, you are the champions of Mind Games for 2013-2014. $490 to $340 for Edmond Santa Fe. We have trophies to hand out, and we're going to add up the total of both these fine teams when we come back to Mind Games. Stay with us.
More home, less money, happy clients? You bet.
Very satisfied. I loved every bit of it. We had a lot of fun together building this house together.
Your home's in your hands. You build it.
Crafty chemical companies have deceived us for generations. Once you start using their furniture polishes, you have to keep adding more and more layers just to create a false shine.
Finally, there's a pure and simple furniture polish from a pure and simple people. Introducing Dutch Glow. Based on a century-old Amish woodworker's formula, it easily cleans, polishes, and nourishes all of the woodwork in your home.
The simple ingredients in Dutch Glow Amish Wood Milk break down years of wax buildup, revealing your furniture's natural glow.
Did you know most water rings are actually a discoloration in the wax buildup? Dutch Glow easily removes those embarrassing heat rings and watermarks.
And in the kitchen, it's like a magician on your cabinets, removing cooking grease, smoke stains, and fingerprints that build up over time.
Look how you can turn an antique flea market find into a gold mine.
Waxes and polishes can leave a sticky residue that attracts dust. So we cleaned half of this table and broke open a down pillow to show how Dutch Glow attracts less dust, so you'll clean less often.
My company cleans thousands of homes and offices every year, and we even trust Amish Wood Milk on painted wood surfaces because harsh chemical cleaners can etch painted wood over time.
When they're outside the lines, Dutch Glow comes through every time.
Use Dutch Glow on oak, cherry, pine, maple, teak, hickory, and on any painted wood surface too.
It'll also remove scuff marks from baseboards and cabinet doors. Join the generations of sportsmen that trust Amish Wood Milk for their wood. Call now and get your bottle of Dutch Glow for just $10. We'll also include a second bottle of Dutch Glow with our special wood floor nozzle. Just pay separate shipping and processing. But if you call right now, we'll even include our jumbo microfiber polishing cloth absolutely free. You get it all, a huge value. Here's how to order.
To order, call 1-800-997-5790 and get 2 bottles of Dutch Glow for just $10 plus shipping and processing. That's 1-800-997-5790 or go to DutchGlow.com right now.
Better home, better price, happy client? You bet with You Build It.
I would do this again in a heartbeat. Very satisfied.
Your home's in your hands. You build it.
Our 2014 Mind Games champion, Norman North, with $490. Edmond Santa Fe, $340. 2 outstanding teams, 2 great results. Norman North also got the War Petroleum question, $730 for this trip. There are the totals. Edmond Santa Fe, for your 5 games, $2,230. And here's our runner-up trophy. And we hope you'll display that with pride. You did a great job, Cameron, and the whole team getting your principal here today. We appreciate it, and outstanding team. Live in my district. I live in the Santa Fe district, so very proud of the way you represented us. All right, our champions, Norman North with $2,170 in cash, and Caleb, the championship trophy for Norman North. Congratulations, your coach and everyone. Any words?
No.
People, a few words. Congratulations to both teams, an outstanding job. We hope you enjoyed this season of Mind Games High School Edition. Hope to see you next school year. This entire team of seniors, good luck in the next phase of your lives. Congratulations, and we know you're going to serve our country and serve our community very well. We're looking forward, excited to see what your future holds. They're all coming back next year to defend their title, all of them, juniors and sophomores. Stay tuned. Jennifer Reynolds has the college edition of Mind Games coming up next. So long, everyone.
Mind Games is a production of KSBI Television in Oklahoma City, made possible by the Chickasaw Nation.